Hi all. Happy Whiskey Tuesday. This week we're going all the way back to the 60s for a little bit of the Beatles. I Want to Hold Your Hand. Super fun song. A lot of the early Beatles stuff, really catchy, and this takes me back because this is some of the stuff I learned when I was learning to play this thing when I was about 10 years old. That was one of my first songbooks with some Beatles stuff. So played this one, forgot this one, relearned this one quite a few times over my life. It's not really that hard of a song. It's got a B7th in it, which is, I always kind of think of it as a Beatles chord. It's in a lot of stuff, and it's a good one to know. Beatles liked it a lot. And also this week, the triumphant return of my dear Ruthie. Ruthie was recently beheaded and is now reheaded. A little bit of an accident down in the basement. She went for a bit of a tumble and the head broke clean off. Thanks to the power of wood glue, some clamps, and a little bit of patience for that to dry. Put strings on last night. She lives. So very happy with that. Anyways, how to play I Want to Hold Your Hand. Basically, the song's a little bit of an intro. Verse, verse, chorus, verse, bridge. Verse, bridge, chorus, finished. So we'll start off with the little bit of an intro, and it's just basically popping back and forth for some C's and D's, and this comes back in the song a lot. Yeah. And most people that know this song will say, oh, he's going to play I Want to Hold Your Hand. And those C's and D's, again, I've said this a lot in the channel, never underestimate the power of an open chord. You don't have to be lightning fast and get that C to D super fast. You can have an open chord in the middle. Something like that, but at speed, it's a little more, it doesn't really matter. As long as you hit the C's and D's on those punchy sounds where you want to, you can have a bit of an open on the upstrings or upstrokes. Verses, all the same, fairly simple. Start off in the G. I to a D, E minor, B7, G, D, E minor, B7. And then we go right off to the chorus, which is I Want to Hold Your Hand. I want to see thee hold your G, E minor, C, D, and G. Twice. So that's basically your verse, chorus, verse, chorus. So it goes verse, verse, chorus. But fairly simple. Those chords go all the way through. B7, if you're not used to playing it, it's a great song to get used to playing it on. It's one you should really have in your toolbox. Goes C, D, G, E minor, C, D, G for twice. Then we go into the bridge, which starts with I believe it's a D minor. I've seen it as a D minor 7th, which is basically like your F, but only you don't put your F down here. I think it just sounds a little cleaner and more with the song with the D7th, so. And when I G touch you, I feel C, A minor inside, D minor, it's such a feeling, G, my love. And then we go back to that popping C to D. I can't hide, I can't hide, I can't hide. Back to the verse. Yeah, you got that something I think you'll understand. G, D, E minor, B7, and off to the chorus. C, D, G, E minor, C, D, G. That's basically basically the song. The only thing that really differs is a little bit the last time you play that chorus at the end of the song. You go through that same I wanna D minor. Second time through, and the last one through C, D, D7. And then the big finale to this song is C, hold your G. And that's just really a bunch of pounded out downstrokes. Beatles had a lot of really signature sounds, and that was a signature finish for them on that song. Like, everybody knows the song's over when you start to get I wanna hold your hand. So that's basically how to play that song. We'll go to the play along part now. In case you're wondering where the beard went, it's Movember. I do like to celebrate that because my black guitar came from a dear friend of mine, George, named after his late wife, Patricia. And George passed of prostate cancer, and that's what Movember's for. I'm not hitting anybody up for money, but if you have anybody that's doing the Movember and raising money for the prostate cancer, give, please. Happy Whiskey Tuesday. The Beatles. I want to hold your hand. Yeah, I'll tell you something I think you'll understand when I tell you something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Oh, please say to me, your man, and please say to me, you let me hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love I can hide, I can hide, I can hide. Yeah, you got that something I think you'll understand when I tell you something. I wanna hold your hand. 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 Something like that. Practice that, play along, have fun with it. Happy Whiskey Tuesday.